the girl made an unsettling discovery. The shirt she had just washed for her boyfriend was now being worn by a factory intern. Annie felt a sharp pang of betrayal. Her boyfriend, the factory director, had been with her for years, yet he always refused to make their relationship public. Claiming romantic involvement between employees was against factory policy. Whenever others grew suspicious, he would deliberately act distant toward Annie in front of them. Over time, their co-workers became convinced Annie was just infatuated with him. What she never imagined was that the man who so strictly enforced the rules not only accepted the intern Mary's advances, he seemed to enjoy the attention. Deeply disappointed, Annie decided to end things and return home. When her supervisor found out, he was genuinely regretful. Annie was a technical backbone of the factory, and her departure would be a significant loss. But since her mind was made up, he approved her resignation. As Annie turned to leave, she bumped into her boyfriend. When he saw the resignation letter on the floor, he flew into a rage. With an important industry competition just 3 days away, he accused her of trying to embarrass him. He tore up the letter on the spot, and warned Annie she wasn't allowed to leave without his permission. Thinking of their history together, Annie decided to help him one last time. Soon after, Mary arrived with the train tickets for the competition, but she deliberately threw them on the floor, and accused Annie of creating extra work for her. Hearing the commotion, other co-workers joined in, claiming Annie was jealous of Mary's closeness to the director. Annie didn't bother responding. As she reached down to pick up the tickets, Mary stepped on them with her shoe. That was the final straw. Annie pushed her away. Immediately, Mary ran off with the others to report Annie to the director, falsely accusing her of bullying. In a fit of anger, the director deducted part of Annie's salary and gave the money to Mary as compensation. When Annie saw the notice, her heart sank. Just then, rain began pouring down. Her boyfriend happened to drive by, but he stopped beside Mary. She watched as he considerately stepped out of the car, held an umbrella for Mary, and invited her inside. He never once glanced in Annie's direction. At that moment, Annie let go of her last shred of hope. She picked up the phone, called her family, and agreed to the wealthy marriage her parents had arranged for her.